Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you guys for being here. We have a car chronicles this morning. We're not going to be on too long. We're not going to be on too long because I have a very busy morning. But we do want to get our show in, and I will be going live probably in a few hours after. Okay. So yeah, you guys are probably going to get me like 3 times today. So I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys all for being here. We're going to get into it because we do have a few topics that we want to get through. So thank you all for coming over. Hi, good morning. We're here. Thank y'all for being here. Oops. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Thank y'all for being here. Good morning to everyone. As you guys see, I'm a little bit later than normal this morning, but thank y'all for being here. Let's get into our show because we do have one, okay? We got some topics that we need to run through. As I was just saying, I will be going later in a few hours from now. So you guys are going to probably get me like 3 times today, all right? Because it's a lot of stuff that I want to get out today, a lot of info I want to get out and cover today. So I'm going to kind of break it up because I have a very busy morning. Somebody said keep refreshing. So thank y'all for being here. Okay, let's get into it though. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right, so our first topic is I found where Tisha Scott, honey, did this 20 question thing. What she's talking about live business and all this other stuff. I said, oh, this could be interesting. Let's share this with the people, honey. So we're going to get into that first. All right. Tisha Scott from Love and Marriage Huntsville does this 20 question thing that they gave to her. Some of this shit made absolutely no sense, but you guys be the judge. All right, let's get into it, honey. Let's hurry up and get you down, child. Ooh, what y'all think about that? Did y'all like that little nice little solo child? That was Chef's kiss. Tisha, girl. You are very delulu, okay? And somebody said I cannot with this clown. Y'all have me cracking up in the damn comments, okay? Y'all be doing a lot in the comments. Thank you guys, okay? Tisha girl, no. And y'all can't even do commercial building anymore if y'all didn't know that, okay? Something happened like legally to where they can't even do commercial, which is why they're doing residential now. If y'all notice that they're saying, oh, we building houses now. We building houses now. Now they're trying to move to Atlanta and do business there. They done fucked it up down there in Huntsville, child. But yeah, y'all can't even do commercial building anymore. And I'm still trying to figure out where the hell this damn hotel is that y'all said y'all built, because y'all were real loud when you announced that you were building it and showed a picture of the outcome of it. But we ain't heard nothing else about it. It's weird how you loud when you are promoting it, but then the end and the outcome of it, we don't hear shit else about it. Like we forgot. I ain't forgot about it. Okay. I'm still waiting to see the end result to this huge hotel that you guys said that Shope is out here building when y'all was hanging flags and banners and all kind of shit out there. We ain't heard no more about it, child. But oh well, jingle bell. Let's move on. Hell. All right, so Brook Bailey, honey, Brook Bailey from Basketball Wives finally speaks out about this Jim Jones situation. There have been rumors out there that she and hold on. That Jim Jones child, that her and Jim Jones got married, and the people is out here putting pictures and stuff out there as well. But she said, no, honey. Like, we are not married, girl. No. Child. Why is my thing acting crazy again? What the hell? I'm sorry, y'all. StreamYard is doing the absolute damn most this morning, and I don't be understanding it, child. Anywho, in any damn way. Let me see if it's gonna pull it up. Child. StreamYard get on my nerves, baby. As much as I pay y'all, the least y'all can do is get my shit right. Okay? I'm just saying, damn. Ugh. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. No. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me figure this shit out. Oh, my God. Ooh, StreamYard, y'all really, honey, y'all really be working my nerves a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Boom. There we go. Glory. All right. Ooh, child. What y'all say with all the degrees that she has, that she should be able to formulate a sentence or a statement better? Yeah, I agree. It's crazy to me how you focus more on building your resume of putting degrees on it to appear to be smarter than you really are, versus if you're going to be doing public speaking, you want to make sure that you are very well versed in that area and that you have everything in order as well. Okay, I keep saying it. Shit, you're going to be a public speaker. You're going to be on TV. You're going to be in people's face. You want to get your shit together. All right. Your appearance, all that has to be on. Your speech, work on that if you're going to be talking and doing interviews. You don't want to be up there sounding crazy and not pronouncing any S's when you're talking about plural situations. Because she don't pronounce shit when it comes to an S. Anything plural is going to be me and the kid. Well, I got 3 kids. That's her on the interview. Me and Martho got 3 kids. Girl, it's plural. That's kids. Okay? You should be able to make the snake sound, girl, because you are a snake, okay? You are indeed a snake, so you should be able to make that sound, all right? Let's get into it, honey. So Brooke Bailey, says that she is clearing the air, and she denies dating or being married to Jim Jones. Now, the pictures that I saw online, honey, and I'll go ahead and retract my statement because I was one of the people who did say that the two of them did get married, and that was only because I saw pictures of her and Jim. So I don't know who put this damn picture out there. So if she said they ain't married, then shit, I'll retract it. I'm woman enough to say, hell, Carrie will get it wrong sometimes too. But let's go ahead and hear what Brooke Bailey, honey, from Basketball Wives has to say.
I am not married to Jim Jones. Listen, let me tell you guys something. This is the craziest viral that I've ever been in my whole entire life, because I wake up one day, I do my whole routine, read my devotionals and positive stuff, and then I go on my Instagram and I see fake pages you took Jim, and I'm like, I didn't block the page. I said, who is Jim? Because the bitch is single. So I'm like, who is Jim? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the hell is going on? And they just responded back with laughing faces. I didn't think anything of it. I have been in my bag creating for my getting ready, relaunching my website, creating for my businesses, taking care of my personal business, my kids. I'm so off the radar.
Now, Brooke, let me stop you right here, baby. Don't ask who is Jim, because you know who Jim is. Now, there are pictures out there with you and Jim. So I don't know how true the situation is between you and Jim. Y'all had some type of interaction, because there are pictures out there of you guys together. Now, if you guys are married or not, that may be true that you're saying that you guys are not married, but there was some type of interaction there, which is why Chrissy made the post, calling Jim out about being disrespectful towards her when pictures started resurfacing of you and Jim. So don't try to act like you don't know who he is and you ain't never been in his presence, because pictures were snapped of you and Jim. So let's go and put that out there.
And sometimes you get to a point in your life where, this is where I have been for the last few weeks, where God just kind of sat me quiet, and I've really just been in a very quiet space to myself. So when I see this, I'm like, who's Jim? This is, they sent back the laughing faces. Now I'm seeing people commenting on my TikTok or my Instagram, and I'm still, it's not saying Jim Jones. I'm not even thinking that, because that's so fucking random.
Do you know Jim Jones?
I do not. I
you don't even know him?
No.
You never been in a picture with him?
This is what that was my next thing. They took pictures and edited from my wedding with my ex-husband and put Jim's face on it.
That is hilarious.
Damn. Pictures I am not married to Jim Jones. Listen,
this girl is crazy as hell. Now, I see y'all saying Chrissy's about their life. Brooke got hands too, so that would be a crazy fight if the two of them. Okay, but I'm putting my money on Chrissy just because I seen her Brooke, we know you got a little bit of hands over there too, but I'm putting my money on Chrissy because we done saw her, honey, put hand and feet, on Kim Bella on the show. All right, well, Kim Bella said, still pretty. I was like, yeah, still beat down. But anyway, girl, yes. So she's saying that they did not get married, so I got to take her word on that. But for you to sit up here and act like you don't know who Jim is when there are pictures out there of you and Jim, and you really didn't answer the question about pictures, what about the pictures out there of you and Jim? You really wasn't clear on that topic, because there are pictures out there. So just say, hey, I knew him. We were at an event together and I just took a picture with him. That would be more believable than for you to act like you don't know who he is. And these random pictures that are out there are just like pictures that people kind of put together when you really did take pictures with him. But just say you know him. Shit. I mean, you run in those same circles. And at some point in time, y'all going to run into each other. But if y'all don't have shit going on, just say that. Say, we don't have nothing going on. We just happen to be at the same event and we took a picture. It's nothing to it. Boom. And you did that situation. But you just trying to act like, girl, I ain't never been around him. Who's Jim? Jim who? Girl, come on now. Stop it. Do we need to get Chrissy to show you who he is? Let me stop. Let me stop trying to start shit. Anyway, child, let's move on. Let's get into a little political talk here. All right. So this person is saying that that former Kamala Harris communications director suggests that Joe Biden should step down and let Kamala become the 47th president ahead of Trump. So they say that the Democrats have to learn drama. This is so crazy. Let's play this bullshit, y'all.
We're now 71 days from Trump taking the oath of office. What is the most important thing that everybody is looking for? That is my question. I'll start with you.
Joe Biden's been a phenomenal president. He's lived up to so many of the promises he's made. There's one promise left that he could fulfill, being a transitional figure. He could resign the presidency in the next 30 days, make Kamala Harris the president of the United States.
Whoa.
It would absolve her from being able to from having to oversee the January 6th transition, right, of her own defeat. And it would make sure that it would dominate the news at a point where Democrats have to learn drama and transparency and doing things that the public want to see. Is the time. This is the moment for us to change the entire perspective of how Democrats
Okay, this
operate.
is now jumped from an internet meme to a Sunday morning show.
Jamal's out here right now.
Congratulations.
Season of House of Cards.
Y'all agree with that? Do you think that Joe Biden should step down and allow Kamala to step up just for that space to be the 47th president until Trump actually takes office in January? What do y'all feel about that?
I thought you were going to say, what about the Supreme Court? That's also out there.
Well, the Supreme Court might happen. I don't know if it will, but I think this is something that's in Joe Biden's control. And if he did it, it would fulfill.
We're now 7.
His last promise. It would give Kamala Harris the chance to be the 47th president of the United States of America. It would disrupt all of Donald Trump's paraphernalia. Right, you have to rebrand everything. But and it would make it easier for the next woman who runs for president to not have to worry about all the historical, weight of being the first. His last.
Okay. I kind of agree a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. I see y'all in the chat too. Y'all, we on the same page. We here. All right. So Jamal Simmons, that was him speaking just now. He says that Joe Biden has been amazing, but he should fulfill one last promise to be transitional. Says that Biden should resign and make Kamala Harris the first woman president. Says that it turned tables on Trump. Keep Kamala from presiding over January 6th. Make it easier for the next woman to run. I agree with that, y'all. That shit never made more sense to me. That made, and I feel like that the votes, I ain't gonna hold you on some of these states. I feel like some of these states were kind of looked over, like what happened to some of these ballot boxes that were put on fire. What happened to those votes? What happened to those votes? Y'all remember that happened? I feel like, and I'm gonna tell you this too, I feel like that Biden, once he figured out that he was sick and he could no longer run in the capacity that he needed to, I feel like he should have been stepped down and allowed Kamala to step up, because that would have been history. That would have been history. Like, I feel like, and don't take this the wrong way, I feel like Biden was low-key being a little selfish in his decision to still sit in office, knowing that he could not run the country in its full capacity because he has dementia. I mean, it showed whenever he did press conferences. It made sense with Kamala being the intelligent woman that she is to step up and do that. If she can run for president and carry on the weight of everything that happened in this damn election, I feel like he should have been stepped down and allowed her to take that thing on through the end. And I feel like more people would have voted for her, and they would have put their trust in her as being the first female president, because she was already doing it. If a person's already doing something and they're orchestrating things in terms of how it should already be, then that would make them believe in you a little bit more in terms of saying, I was going to vote for Trump, but look at Kamala over here making decisions that needs to be made. She's already doing the job. So it's easy. It's no different than you being on a job and a person step down from doing the job that they're doing, and you step up and do that job, and that job becomes available. You're going to get first dibs over anybody else that's coming in there to train to do the job, because you're already doing it. So it would make sense. It would have made sense for him to go ahead and step back and step down and say, hey, you know what? I can't do this job like I need to. Kamala, since you're the vice, it would make sense for you to go and step up and do this damn job. I feel like that should have happened. Sir, I agree with you, Jamal Simmons. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that y'all agree, and put a 2 if you do not. That should have happened that way. All right. But let's move on to the next topic. Okay. I agree with that shit. When I heard it, I was like, yeah, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. All right, so Ray J, y'all know who he is, child. Brandon brother, honey. Brand our brother. Brandon's brother, Ray J, makes a threat towards Reverend, honey. I'm calling Reverend. The slick Reverend, Pastor Holy Whore is what they called him on Real Housewives of Potomac. Jamal Bryant, honey, about an interview that he doesn't want to get out. Okay, so this sounds like it's gonna be some juicy stuff. I want to know about this damn interview now. All right, let's get into it.
Nothing but love for Pastor Bryant. Shout out to Jamal Bryant. Shout out to Von Alvarez. But if y'all play that interview, somebody getting snatched off the pulpit. Don't play the interview. It's not clear. It was out of bounds. Me and Pastor Bryant need to talk because the way I was treated was dirty and illegal. And I don't like it. And I don't want nobody to play that fucking interview. I don't care if you from the church or not. Like be respectful and do people right. Don't call people out their name and don't make people feel like they're not safe in a place where they thought they were safe. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, we need to work it out. Because if we don't, that's going to be a problem. Got nothing but love for Pastor Bryant.
Y'all hear that? So he done issued a warning and or threat to Bishop Bryant, or Reverend Bryant, child, Pastor Holy Whore, we call him that. That if he puts out an interview that has something to do with Ray J, that Ray J does not want to get out, that is connected to Jamal Bryant, that Ray J is saying he gonna snatch his ass out that pulpit. That's gonna be funny as hell. He gonna be up there child in a good old preaching tone, and that gonna snatch on that bottom of that robe, and his ass gonna come flying down off that pulpit. I need to get a video of that if that shit happen. Okay. Now, do I think that Ray J is personally going to do the shit? No, but he do have affiliates that will. Y'all know he is a blood. Let me just go ahead and say that. He does have affiliations with the blood, Pyro, to be exact. Okay. All right. He's part of the streets out there. Now, do I see him whooping somebody's ass? I don't. But he do have people who don't give a fuck about the police that will run up in there and do that shit on his behalf. And I'm just saying that's how street shit go. He is affiliated. He's under the same umbrella. Pyro, okay, just like Chris Brown, okay, him and Chris Brown are under the same banner. We'll say banner, okay, bandana. The red. He's under the red bandana. All right, so he done issued a threat. All right, says that Ray J, known for his notorious interviews, appears to be dealing with yet another potentially explosive situation. It says that the singer recently issued a warning to Dr. Jamal Bryant, hinting at serious consequences if an interview is participated in, gets released. It says that he even went as far as mentioning snatching, honey, people off the pulpits if the video comes out. All right, so they're saying that should Pastor Jamal Bryant, honey, respect Ray J's wishes, or is it fair game? So I kind of hope you don't respect his wishes, Jamal, because I kind of want to see this shit go down a little bit. Not that I promote violence all the time, but if a bitch say they're gonna do something, then you got to honor your word, Ray J. All right. That's my one wish, okay? Can I be messy a little bit? Because I know I'm a little messy. I like to see a little bullshit from time to time, you know, because I don't really see it for Jamal ass like that anyway. So maybe that might be the act right that he need in his life, okay? Like, let him get up there and let him get real good into his sermon with that right there, and go up there and snatch that robe a little bit, okay? Yeah. Go up there and snatch his robe a little bit and just tell people he fell out in the spirit or something, and put that little sheet over him, how they do child in Church of God in Christ, cover him up with that sheet, honey, let him lay there and tell the people he fell out in the spirit or something. I don't know, shit. I just want to see a little mess go down. But yeah, so that's what they had said that they were gonna do. So Ray J, you got to keep your word now that you don't put that word out, that little street word out there to say what you gonna do to Jamal. So Jamal, you got 24 hours to respond to this. Okay, I might have to reach out to you. Okay. Because I do know your people. Y'all know that. All right, y'all follow me. I do know your people. So don't make me reach out to somebody that can reach out to somebody that can reach out to you to ask you why you are being a punk over here with Ray J. Okay, why you won't answer Ray J. Okay, because he branded brother, girl. He ain't nobody. But anyway, let's move on. Yeah, he just branded brother, girl. He ain't nothing to be scared of. He ain't about to do nothing but sing you to death. He gonna run up there to the pulpit. If I had one wish, you'll be mine, boo. He gonna do that shit. All right. And then y'all put some praying on his throat region so he can sing better. Okay. Cast that spirit of non-singing out of him, girl, and move on. All right. That's how you do that. Let him run up there and sing one wish, and y'all pour some of that holy oil on his damn throat region, girl. and get that spirit of non-singing out of him. All right, since he all book like that. All right, let's move on, child. Ray J out here trying to be he trying to be discreet and whatnot. Ain't nobody scared of you, Ray J. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down, child. Ain't nobody scared of you. All right, so moving on. I try to be scared of you, child. No. All right, so Nene Leakes' son, Bryson, child, is reportedly missing, y'all. Now, y'all know he is on probation. Okay, the people, child, the feds is watching Bryson. But Bryson ain't giving no fucks because Bryson done went missing and his probation officer can't even find his ass. Now, he is on probation following a fentanyl case. All right, let's get into it. It says that Nene Leakes' son, Bryson, Brian, honey, is reportedly cannot be found by his probation officer following the fentanyl case. Now, when they do up and find you because you've not reported in and they know that you do have a drug problem, they're going to arrest your ass again. So you're going back to jail when and if they do find you, Brian. I just wanted you to know. Bryson, Brian. Okay, I just wanted you to know. All right, so let's go ahead and get into what they had to say about Nene's son. All right, Nene, that's too much Maybelline too, girl. Yeah. All right, anyway. So Nene Leakes' oldest son, Bryson Bryant, honey, is reportedly missing in action after avoiding jail time in his fentanyl case. See, they let you out and then you done fucked up again. Now, according to court documents obtained by In Touch, shout out to them and shout out to the Jasmine brand, says that the probation officer assigned to Bryant's case stated that in an affidavit that Bryson cannot be found and has been out of contact since missing check-ins on August the 14th. What month we in? Girl, this November. Baby, that's a long time. I hope he okay. Is he still alive? It says, and on September the 30th, he ain't checked in either. Now, it says that the officer noted multiple unsuccessful attempts to reach Bryson. It says that including calls and a mailed letter, okay? Child, I hope he's okay. Now, this says that in May that Bryson struck a plea deal to avoid a felony charge from a July 2023 arrest in Georgia, where he gave a false name to police. Now, it says that under the deal that he was sentenced to 12 months probation, a $500 fine, and a drug treatment. So you got off good. Now they're not about to give you any type of favoritism at all. They're not about to favor you at all in this situation. When they find you, they're gonna rough your ass up and you're going to jail. Something that you really were supposed to do in the beginning, but because you're Nene Leakes' son, they were really trying to give you a pop on the hand. But now you're just gonna go and get a full-fledged whooping now by the courts. That's just what it's gonna give, Bryson. I don't know why you can't get your shit together. Like, we've been dealing with Bryson's ass or seeing him acting a fool ever since he was on the show. Ever since you was on the show, Nene was literally fussing at you on the show when Greg was sitting right there, also trying to give you some sound advice on how you need to get your shit together, and you still out here on the bullshit. I don't know where he is, but sir, you need to find yourself and turn yourself into your probation officer. If you back out there on the crackiana and the cokiana and all that other yana, you need to turn yourself in because you're in a lot of trouble. Okay, you cannot be hiding out from your probation officer, sir. Now, they said that following his recent absences, that the judge has approved the probation officer's request to pause Bryson's probation until he checks in or is taken into custody. Why are we pausing stuff? See, this is the problem. Y'all keep giving a little pop, 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 pop. He ain't getting a little pop, pop, pop. Okay? You got to have tough love when it comes to these situations because he's dealing with a drug who is taking people out. Bobby Brown's son died from it. Other people that we know of have been on the drug fentanyl and they're not here anymore to talk about it. Wherever he is, he's somewhere getting high. People who have drug problems and go missing like that, he is somewhere getting high and he don't want to be fucking found. They need to take stronger. They need to be a little bit more firm when it comes to Bryson because Bryson, baby, and you can tell it's all in his skin. He looks older than he really is. Bryson ain't that damn old, but he looks older than he really is because of this damn fast life that he's living. I don't know what he's going through on a personal level where he feels the need to use drugs in order to dim the pain that he's going through. But he's been in several rehab treatment centers and the shit still ain't working. They need to take, tougher stances with him and harder laws, tougher laws when it comes to this situation with him in order to show him. Maybe jail time is what he needs. Maybe jail time is what he needs. Probation ain't working. Lock his ass up. And I mean that with love. As a mother, I would hate to see my son being in that type of situation. If rehab ain't working, put him in a situation to show him this is what happens when you don't follow rules and regulations. Lock him up. And people say, well, drugs, you can get drugs in jail as well. You can, but not as quickly as you could on the streets. Him being on the streets, obviously it's not working for him I mean, you can't go missing in jail. At least they know, you know where he is if he's locked up. They have treatments that he can go through while locked up. So maybe that might be the stance that they need to take with Bryson, because I don't want to get no damn news publication that they done found his ass somewhere OD'd on some damn fentanyl. Nene, I know that will break your heart for your son. Baby, you need to step up and have tough love when it comes to Bryson. You giving police officers the wrong name. Like, you're really doing a lot, sir. And people are really trying to help you. For real. I'm serious. Tough love. Lock his ass up. Lock him up when they find him. Not no pause in his probation. No. Because if he do it one time, he going to do it again. And I pray to God that when they find him, that he's okay enough to get him to the next level of being rehabilitated, and that he's not somewhere already overdosed. I pray that that's not the situation, because I don't think Nene will be able to take that in addition to her losing Greg. I think that will really push her over the edge, because right now she's just out here like this. She's dating whoever because she don't want to be alone. And then to lose her son after her other son just came out of the hospital from having a stroke, I think that will break her. So as a mother, you got to take stronger stances when it comes to being, you know, that type of mother, to give that tough love to your child. No mother wants to see their child locked up, but if it's going to save your life, yeah, that's how I feel. I would do it with mine. And I love my son down. That's my baby. But if I see him struggling at life, and I know jail is going to be the one thing that's going to help him, and I'm going to know where he is, at the end of the day, he ain't going to go missing, and I'm laying in the bed, can't sleep at night, and I'm praying like, Lord, where's my child? If I know he's in jail, I know he's going to get what he needs. And that's going to be a wake-up call for him. Tough love. That's tough love. That's it. Let's move on. That go for any other parent. That go for any other. You should not be laid awake every night praying about your child and don't know where your child is, knowing they're on drugs. Tough love. 5150 they ass. Put them somewhere so they can get the help they need. All right. Speaking of getting the help they need, Chrisean seems to be trying to turn her life around. But a lot of people are not feeling it, and they're not being as supportive as they should be in this situation to her. She's trying to turn her life. And I'm all for people turning their life around. Anybody can change. Okay. Even Martell, if Martell gave his life to the Lord, that would be the greatest thing that ever happened to him, because he's done so much shit. And even still, a lot of people going to have a lot of negative things to say, as they're doing with Chrisean. So Chrisean Rock receives mixed reactions after she shares a video of herself being baptized. Now, do I think that you should share every intricate detail of your life? I don't. I feel like this is a private moment between you and God. And I get it. You want to convince people that you are moving towards changing who you were, of being this aggressive person who was fighting, who was on drugs, who, you know, all the things that we've known her to be doing. I feel like certain things you should not share, because certain backlash that you receive could cause you to kind of go back into your other ways. Okay. So keep some things to yourself. I don't even share everything about me, because I feel like some things I just want to keep for me, and what I feel like sharing, I will. Okay. So let's play this so that you guys can see she did get baptized, and that's a very noble thing. It's a great thing. Spirituality is something that everyone needs.
Whatever you do, don't lose the Lord. Lose everything, lose everyone.
No music though. We're just gonna watch. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. I've been baptized before, so it's a great thing. Okay, so I'm happy that she's making that transition. That's a great thing. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. A lot of people ain't buying it though. Okay, a lot of people ain't buying it. They like, nah, this the same girl that's still over there on baddies, throwing hands and cussing people out, and you know, running behind Blueface, punching people in the face and everything else. A lot of people not believing it. So let's continue. Let's see what the people saying. They says that you've been baptized 11 times. Okay. I doubt that. Person says to dump her again one more time. Thanks. Okay. Because they think, child, she got a lot of demons in her. She might need to go up under the water one more time. That's what somebody was saying. Somebody says as soon as Blue comes out, that she will act real different, meaning she's going to go back to her ways. Another person says that please never see the good. Said the people never see the good, that they always want to bring up the bad. And that's sad. Yeah, it is sad. Because, I mean, damn. Another person says the girl says that you so two-faced, that praise the Lord, God bless. But then says that, but you need to stick to your words and stop acting like a false prophet on a TV show. So people not believing. Another person says, please stay focused when Blue comes home and don't go back to the old ways because of him. I agree. Says that no judgment here, that this is one step closer to our Lord and Savior, and says that I'm proud of you and I'm praying for you. Yeah. Another person says, are y'all serious for real? Says that she keeps playing in God's face all day and is sickening. So another person goes on to say that there's no limit to getting right with God. It says that y'all leave this lady alone. I agree. Okay. If she's choosing to do that, ain't nothing wrong with it. Says that don't care no more. Stop using God for clout. So some people think she's using God for clout. Some people think she's posting videos for clout for the internet. And some people really do think that she's trying to give her life over to God. So I really hope that she is, because she's, she needs to be a great mother for her son, who we all know does have some disabilities of some sort. I don't want to diagnose him, but from what we see, and all kids grow up differently and they make different milestones at certain times. But her child is one. He's still not walking. He's still not standing on his own. There's something going on with his eyes. And it did say he has some type of where he sounds like a cat, some type of syndrome that he may be suffering from, because she did drink Hennessy, as they were saying, while she was pregnant with him. So I'm not sure. I hope that she's getting him the necessary help that he needs while she's focusing on getting the help that she needs as well. So your spirituality and his medical, whatever he's dealing with, we want to make sure that we're doing all of that as well. Okay. So what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? I'm all for people changing. I am. So I'm not even going to say anything negative about her doing that, because that's a great thing. I mean, shit. It is what it is. But that's our show for this morning, guys. We're not going to be on here long. I'm going to check back in with you guys in a few hours, because I have another video that I want to get out, but I don't have time to kind of put it into this video. So you guys got me 3 times today. Okay. Somebody says I'm not buying it yet. You guys, listen, y'all put whatever y'all feeling here. I'm not going to judge anybody. Y'all can put whatever y'all want. Somebody says she needs to remove those tattoos, and does. But I think it's a build up. Okay, it's a build up. I think she's getting baptized, and maybe, the next level is she's going to remove the tattoos, and the next level, she's going to do a lot of other things that she may needs to do. I want to see the best in her. I do. And everybody else, I don't have that attitude. Like Martell, I don't give a fuck about Martell, but if he decides that he want to give his life over to the Lord, not for the sake of being back with Mel, but just to be a better person, that's great for him. I want to see anybody change and do better, because it's possible. Okay. But you got to stick with it, and you have to definitely be, committed to that change. All right. So this person said, I'm not buying it yet. Says I'm with you. Hey, it is what it is. I don't knock nobody trying to change. Okay. Said we shall see. This person said we shall see. She posts everything. I don't agree with her posting everything though. Okay. Don't post everything, baby. Keep some stuff to yourself. But that is our show for today. I will see you guys here in a few hours. Be blessed. And be looking for me, okay? I will be back here momentarily, and I love you guys down. Enjoy your Tuesday, all right? And until next time, good. Oh, let me do my thank yous. Thank you, Belle Wilson, KBR, Tyra, Linda Gamble, and Scorpion Miss. And also thank you to the content creators to stop by Truth TV Podcast, Purple Unicorn, Aries Girl Podcast, Dear Talk Show, Messy Host ATL, Boss Lady Brent, Girlfriend Chronicles of Kim K, and Love Seen Heard. If there's any more that's in the building, thank you for stopping by, as well as in the bushes. Okay. Love you guys all down, and goodbye.